I have his food ready. So it's he had a meat pate again with real chicken with the kibble, and then I got the side cup if he's good. I closed the carrier door last night since I didn't give him the kibble. I don't know if he was trying to break in or not to see if there's kibble, but obviously since the door is still closed, he didn't go in, so he didn't figure out how to open the door. So anyway, I'm going to open the door now. Hey Scruffy, how you doing? Oh, you came right to the door. I didn't expect that. How you doing? So I did see Scruffy out on the deck this afternoon. It's meow, so I guess you're hungry. So maybe not feeding you that extra cup makes you a little nicer. Get a little more food motivated. Yeah, so it rained today, and it was not expected. So I'm going to start taking out his food. Okay, so I'm going to lift up the water bowl. Okay, so I'm coming out. And you're coming right up to the door. That's unusual. Okay, he stopped. So I guess he wants some food, huh? You know, hissing's not a good idea. Just makes me not want to feed you. So I'm going to put the water on the table. Close the door behind me. And I'm going to put the plate on the table. Move the side kibble off to the side. And I'm going to sit down. How you doing, Scruffy? Oh, you're meowing. Meow. Meow. So I'm going to get the glove on. So yeah, I guess not having all that extra side kibble has made you a little nicer. So yeah, maybe I need to stop giving you the side kibble. So he came right up to my glove. Hey. So I don't want you scratching me or biting me. I'm not terribly crazy about the hissing either. So yeah, I think not giving him all that extra kibble has made him more food motivated. Okay, that's fine. If you want to direct me where to pet you, that's good. Just don't. Just don't bite me or scratch me. But you're going to have to be good if I'm going to give you the food. So yeah, he feels like he's a little fussier. And I think he's learned that in order to get the food, I have to pet him. So he's tolerating it, and you know, he's willing to do it. But yeah, but the fact that yeah he's hissy suggests to me that yeah he'd rather not be doing this if he didn't have to. But I'm gonna make him do it to get the food because I gotta socialize him. So I have a few stories, but yeah, anyway. So I mentioned the weather. Yeah, so it wasn't supposed to rain, but it ended up raining. And so that screwed up my plans because I was going to go on a bike ride. And I didn't want to ride in the rain. So I ended up going out to the deck where my pull-up bar is and doing some pull-ups and stuff. And so when I went out, Scruffy eventually came into view. He stayed really far away from me, so yeah, he was. Yeah, so in our videos, it'd be the furthest you've ever seen him in our videos. It'd be much further than that. So yeah, so I'm in a different section of the deck, so there's a lot more distance. So he wouldn't approach, but yeah, he was eyeing me. I think he was hoping I might have food, but I wasn't. So he just kind of watched me from a distance for a while, and then he just started grooming himself and turned the other way. And the sun eventually came out. The rain stopped, and so he sunbathed. So he's probably getting pretty close to overstimulated now. So I probably should stop. Okay, let's give you your food. You didn't bite or scratch, so that's good. I will have to grab the brush though. So I need to get the brush. So I'm glad he didn't scratch. So his fur actually looks better than yesterday. And he moved his butt into the brush. So maybe he still likes being brushed. If he's starting to get limp now. So anyway, my story about, seeing him on the deck, it's mostly me still being irritated that, basically I can't approach him still. So, and he won't approach me unless I have food. And when I mean I have food, I mean like mealtime food. Like, I don't think, if I had a bag of snacks, he wouldn't come. It has to be like formal mealtime with the plates and me sitting in this chair. Because I've tried feeding him treats before, kind of ad hoc, and he doesn't go for it most of the time. Runs away from me. So he actually doesn't have any tangles. So his fur is actually pretty good today. So I was thinking I might have to give him the flea pill, but today, I don't think so. So I'm going to flip the brush over. Okay, so the other story of the day is there are three other feral cats I saw today. 4 if you count the one at the park, but I won't count that one. So anyway, I heard some very loud meowing outside and in the front, so I went out with my camera to basically film it, because I think my suspicion was it's probably cat in heat, and sure enough I found 2 cats. So I'm guessing one was a male and one was a female, and one of the cats was Boots, and the other cat, I think I've actually seen that cat once before. It's like white and I think with a little bit of gray. I think I forgot about that cat. I haven't seen that cat in a while, but anyway, I suspect Boots because he's so. I suspect Boots is the bigger cat because he's large, and so I suspect the other cat is a girl. And I mentioned before, even though my neighbor told me Boots was TNR'd, or at least she believed he was TNR'd, when I checked the ears, every time I got a picture of them, I couldn't see the ear clipping. And so now that they were meowing next next to each other. I suspect, yeah, they're not. Neither one of them are TNR'd, and they're, you know, gonna do their thing until I stopped them. So basically, I broke them up and tried to scare them off to deter them. So I lost track of the gray-white one, but I continued to follow Boots and basically chased him down the street, tried to get him further and further away, and hopefully, you know, ruin his evening plans or daytime plans or whatever they were, and hopefully maybe put off getting a new batch of feral kittens. Fortunately, yeah, I don't know what happened to the gray-white one, and then yeah, so basically because it rained, yeah, it screwed up my bike ride plans. But since the sun came out at the very end of the afternoon, I decided to go for a run at the park, and so I saw another black cat that I think I mentioned that one before. It's like sitting in the middle of the grass field. I didn't interact with it. I didn't bring the kibble again. And then when I came back, though, I saw two more cats. One was Boots again, sitting at yet another house. I chased them all over the neighborhood. But yeah, he's in yet another house. And I try to get some pictures of him. I was thinking I might try to scare him off again, but the way he was positioned, if I scared him, I would scare him back towards where I found him, and I wanted to scare him away from where I found him. So I wanted him to get further away from here. So Scruffy is almost done eating, and I think, yeah, he's tired of the brush. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna stop. And then I saw another black cat, the other black cat, has slightly longer fur, smaller than Boots, all black. When I came back from my run, I grabbed my phone because I wanted to film him, see if I can get a picture of him, if he was TNR'd or not. But by the time I got back, he was gone, but Boots was still there, so and so that's when I got closer to him and then thought twice about scaring him off because he'd go the wrong direction. So yeah, the feral cats were out in force today, and yeah, kind of a problem because, yeah, I don't think a bunch of them are TNR'd. I'm actually worried that other black one is not TNR'd. See, the reason I think that is because, yeah, since the cats were out in force, I'm thinking that, you know, female in heat's like rent them out or something. But yeah, I didn't see the female again, so I'm hoping maybe she ran down the other way down the block and be somebody else's problem. But yeah, I looked it up. So I think one I mentioned earlier this week. My neighbor took out the cages. He needed the traps, so I can't use them. But even if I did have them, the other problem is that I think with the hardened lockdowns that we're going through right now, I think the animal TNR clinics are closed. So even if I could trap them, can't do anything about it. So yeah, so I can't really do anything. So anyway, so I recorded a bunch of footage today. I'm gonna probably edit it, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna make it part of this video or if I'll make it a separate video. A lot of the footage is me running down the street, and that's not interesting. So once I cut out all that, the actual cat time is pretty short, so either I'll make it a short separate video or I'll just tack it onto this one or overlay it. Maybe I'll do both, I don't know. Maybe I'll just cut some pictures and but yeah, so Scruffy though is TNR'd, so fortunately, yeah, he's not involved in this. So he was chilling out in my backyard, and he's probably completely oblivious to what was going on. So I think, yeah, those are my cat stories today. So I think, yeah, I'm going to also send a picture of the two cats I saw today to my neighbor who thought Boots was a Tianard. Because one of the reasons when I ran down, when I chased Boots, he ended up going over to their house. It was one of the houses that he stopped at, and so I think he hangs out at that house a lot. So maybe they're interested in trapping Boots. They may have their own cage. I'm not sure. So I'm undecided if I'm going to give Scruffy the side kibble or not, because I kind of like him meowing tonight. So I'm kind of hesitant to overfeed him. And yeah, that carpet got all, or the blanket got all shoved up. So I need to straighten it out. So the water bowl's behind there. And yeah, there's nothing in the recycle bin. I just put it there for a barrier so he has to walk on the blanket. And yeah, he's still hoping for the kibble. So I'm going to put down the brush. Can I pet you? Okay. Well. He's keeping his distance, but I can pet his head. Okay, he's getting closer. Look in the bowl. So I'm a little tempted to give him the side kibble, but I think maybe, I don't know. So he's being good right now. And I'm torn. So part of me says, because he's good, I should give it to him. And then because he's letting me pet him again. Kind of. He's eating. If he's actually directly letting me pet him, it'd be better. So if I can do his cheek rub thing again. Part of me says no, because he seems to be better behaved when he's hungrier. I think I'm giving him too much food. And then part of me says if I do give him the kibble, what I should do is do what I did the other day, where I force him to be pet while going in the carrier. He hates that, but I think it's another way I could basically socialize him. But yeah, I'm running late tonight, and it's kind of cold. Yeah, so the weather has been getting colder again. And then I haven't eaten yet, and I'm getting hungry. So yeah, I might not give him this kibble. Sorry, Scruffy, you're out of luck. Now, if you're good today, and actually came to me when I was outside on the deck earlier today, yeah, I probably would have given you enough points to say, yeah. He's letting me pet him now. Yeah, you're not making this easy. He might actually get your kibble. Okay. No kibble. And I think we'll end it here. Okay, Scruffy, I think that's it for tonight. Yeah, so I'm going to I'm gonna give you your water bowl though, but I'm not gonna give you the carrier kibble. So put the water bowl down. So now there's water bowl. And I'm going to toss the water. Scruffy is still avoiding me. Oops. And yeah, he was hoping for more, I think, but yeah, so if you scratch me, I think I'm going to start playing harder ball. Okay, Scruffy, that's it. I'm going to go in. Yes, he's still doesn't like me. Okay, folks, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.